Eyelids are already primed, so I'm immediately going to proceed with the eyeshadows, and I'm going to start with my KVD Metal Matte palette. That thing is so huge I can't even fit it on the screen. Okay, and showing you is even harder. Okay, I'm going to go into Suede here, and then Bone, the eyeshadow next to it, and those are just going to be my transition and brow bone highlights shade. So, taking Suede first on a fairly large crease brush from Spectrum Collections, and going to work that here into the crease and upwards. To tell you, I'm extremely pissed off and disappointed that La La Land didn't win Best Picture yesterday. Well, last night anyway. I was so rooting for this movie to win Best Picture because I just loved it so much. Okay, next I'm going to take Velvet, this burgundy shade here, and I'm going to use that to deepen my outer corners using a Luxe Petit crease brush from Zoeva. Okay, now comes the fun part. I'm going to take Pixie Epoxy, which is a sort of a sticky glitter glue type of base, and take a little bit of that on the back of my hand, just like that, just like a little droplet, and apply that over my moving lid. You don't have to apply a very generous amount of this because then it will take forever to dry. You only need it as a base for that glitter that comes. Oh, and I'm super excited because it's going to be my first time using this eyeshadow. Okay, so taking the star of today's tutorial, which is going to be Extragalactic Moondust eyeshadow from Urban Decay. This is actually a very recent release from Urban Decay. I don't believe this eyeshadow has been around for a very long time, so I am super pumped to use it. Okay, I'm going to stick my finger in it for like the 100th time. That's how I use Moondust eyeshadows. And then I'm going to pop that right here on my eyelids and be amazed by the perfection this eyeshadow is. It's so pretty, oh my god. You know what? I've been thinking about something. For the sake of you who don't like to go into the Moondust with their fingers, I'm actually going to try a brush that I got from Spectrum Collections. It's this very small, very flat type of brush, and I had the feeling that this might work well with the Moondust, but we're going to find out in a second. Oh yeah. So guys, the little brush works as well, it just takes a bit longer because mine is so small. So I'm still going to use my finger because I don't mind using my finger. But for the sake of those of you who actually don't like to use your fingers when you apply your makeup, I feel like a flat shader brush of this type will work with the Moondust. So you can always opt for that. Oh my... Are you seeing this insane shift? I'm not sure you are. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to go back into Velvet, so the burgundy shade, in order to blend it a bit better here at the outer corner with Extragalactic. Then for the inner corner, I am going to go into this gorgeous goldeny shade here called Flash. It's one of the Metal Crush shadows, and apply that as my inner corner highlight because I think it might play well with the goldeny shift in the Moondust. Plus I like gold. Yeah, so I feel like the gold maybe wasn't brightening enough, so I am going to use Glitz over top of it. This is the pink eyeshadow right here, and just layer it over top of Flash. and honestly just see what happens. Oh, it turns into a champagne. That's funny. Actually, it's not funny at all. So I am also going to wing a liner, and I'm going to use my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This is a mini. So I kind of didn't really fill my wing all the way in, because for the inner part of the wing I'm going to use this kind of bronzy eyeliner from a local brand, which unfortunately I don't think is available anywhere else but here in the Netherlands. So I'm going to use this bronzy liner and just do the inner part of the wing. Because why not? Can't really see it much. I'm going to tightline the upper lash line with Perversion 24/7 pencil from Urban Decay, especially here in the roots of the lashes. Whoops. If you fucked up like I did, just take a Q-tip and try to fix your fuck up. Like so. First going to take Muse, which is another one of the Urban Decay 24/7 pencils, and splash that here over my lower lash line. And then once again I'm going to go into the Metal Matte palette, and I'm going to take Synergy, this bronzy shade here, for the lower lash line. You can take just a tiny bit of the matte brown over here, Oak, in order to intensify especially the outer part of the eye. Like so, just to give it a bit more definition. Okay, so now that my eyes are ready and I've applied my foundation, powder and stuff like that, I'm going to bronze, put blush and highlighter, and we're going to finish off the lips together. I'm going to go into my Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. A beautiful, deep, matte bronzer. Smells delicious too. And just warm up my face. A little bit goes a long way with this bronzer, especially if you're pale as I am, because this is probably a shade deeper than I can pull off. But everybody's been talking about this particular shade of the bronzer, so I was like, I need to have this one, not the Milk Chocolate Soleil, which is obviously the lighter shade. I just didn't want it. Okay, let's not overdo it. I'm going to continue now with my blush, and for blush I'm going to take Becca Mineral Blush in Wild Honey. Wild Honey is a very beautiful, I don't know, it's a very warm, bronzy, browny shade with very subtle pink hints. It's a really pretty blush shade, and it will just give even more warmth to my skin, because I think I'm going for a warm today. When am I not going for more warm anyway? To finish off my cheeks, I'm going to take the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop, the very praised and raved about highlighter that was created in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. It looks like this. It's actually a really pretty highlight, but I don't use it often enough, to be honest. So let's do some Champagne Pop today. As usual, to merge my highlight, blush and contour a little bit better, I'm going to spritz my Real Technique sponge here with MAC Fix Plus. Just to set everything, make it look nice, moist and merged together. Okay, and for lipstick I actually had something else in mind, but that's because before I applied the eyeshadow I actually thought it was going to be a much brighter red, so I figured I don't want to have too much red and I wanted to opt for like a bronzy type of lip. However, this is a very subdued eyeshadow, much more subdued than I expected, so I am going to go with something bright on the lips, and I'm going to take Easy from Urban Decay. I'm first going to line my lips with Femme Fatale lip liner from Essence. The reason I fill in my lips with lip liner, by the way, well, not fill them in but like outline them, is not because the lipstick is going to slide out or bleed into lip lines or anything. The reason is because I don't have very defined lip lines, and to be honest with you I also suck at applying very bright lipstick and staying within my lip lines, so I find this like a very easy way to help myself to guide where to put the lipstick on. So now I'm going to put on the lipstick, which is this beautiful bright orangey red, which fits my shirt really, really well. No, that's red. Okay guys, so that will be it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial using the Moondust eyeshadow in Extragalactic from Urban Decay. I will have to be honest with you, I do like it, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's a very unique shadow and definitely not something that you see made often, especially by mainstream companies. I was hoping for it to be a brighter type of red glitter, but I'm hoping that someday they will actually make a Moondust with very bright red glitter. But until then, this will do, and I really, really like it. As per usual, if you want to know exactly what products I used, please refer to the description box below, because I always leave a full list of the products that I use there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!